Hello, everybody. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, and Cthulhu on your own G2K. This is your G2K.
Stay, make yourself at home. Make yourself at home every day. Love to have you here.
I don't know. I don't know what those are, but
I don't either. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know.
But you know what? Let's go ahead and get this party rolling.
Dab. I would dab, but I don't have my PC.
yeah. So this would have been in VR chat, but I really like the idea of coming back to Minecraft for another G2K.
Yes. And it's for even a better reason, because nobody knows where we are.
Exactly. And just to give an idea where we started off, Cthulhu picked this place out, and we are literally starting off at a monolith of her actual character.
Hello, I built that in survival.
Yes, pro mode. Hey, there's a buzzsaw chicken here.
That's my best friend. He's the one that owns the server.
Well, I'm not sure if you want to let him know, or he's going to be like kind of hanging around.
He does.
Oh,
he'll just run. Oh, he'll just left. Yeah.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows.
Mills23 says, do a podcast Minecraft edition. We have. We actually done a few on D server, and so yeah, we can. I'll
letting you know now. That when you go to a different screen, it does show that you're like, what's it called? It says like the menu and stuff.
When I go to
it shows.
So when
so you know how like in VR chat you'll like go to a different screen and then it'll just look normal for everyone. Well, for you, now that you're in Minecraft, the screen will pop up every time. So
so like like we literally get the menu here and everybody sees the menu.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's fine. We're on a different game and we just got to get used to that part. But how about this? We're gonna start this G2K. Let's see what we got here. I'll send pic from Discord. Oh, sweet. And Dementor says finally got the stream to work. Hell yes. Well, without further ado, starting off the G2K, getting to know Cthulhu with a tour of Cthulhu's, I guess, inner mind?
Sort of, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna follow you.
Alright, so this is my, So, when I started playing PC, I actually started on my laptop, the one that I'm on. And my best friend Ryan helped me build this house because the house that I had built previously got destroyed due to the server itself just shutting down and just corrupting itself and dying pretty much. So the rainbow floors were from the original house that I had, and it was based off of just the joke that we constantly call each other FAG, and I can't say that on stream, but we're both very gay, and we always make sure that everyone knows it.
And it's showing a little bit of what's on here.
And so, and then the wall that Xavion is showing everybody, I was telling him about a little bit earlier. Me and one of my friends, his name is Echo Slime, we decorated this wall together. We stayed up until I want to say 6 a.m. doing this. Just decorating the entirety of the inside of my house. Mind you, this is just my house. The rest of the server isn't just mine. It's also Ryan's, and it's also the rest of our friends.
A collection of mad lads.
But yeah,
in a creative mood.
I don't know what to say much. There's another cat.
So who introduced all the
freaking
the
Echo
kitties?
just running around with my redstone, mind you, placing it everywhere. And this was before the server was creative as well.
Also, I got my own redstone as a memento for coming down. Thank
Which
you.
isn't normally, but
If I could just bite into
I actually
it.
have the biggest plot of land in this world. I have something to show you that I haven't showed you yet, Xavion.
Oh. Yoinks herself all the way up there. Okay.
Come upstairs. See this spot right here? This little picture?
Yeah. That's from...
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Uh-oh,
That's
technical
not good.
difficulties.
You're sharing your screen still on my end.
Okay, let me fix that. There we go. Get that data point back.
Hello.
Soul Eater, yes, thank you. Yeah, Soul Eater.
I can't hear you.
Oh no! Okay, so right now Cthulhu can't hear me, so let me see if I can just unconnect and reconnect. How about now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I can hear you.
Alright. So I see we have a pink rocket. That was
No, that is definitely a penis. So,
Okay. Just make sure we got that right.
the actual world. This
Lucar is like,
So-
boner.
yeah. Okay, so that is actually a map of the actual world that we have. Okay, please don't tell me I just got kicked out.
Cthulhu left the game. Cthulhu joined the
Okay. Cries. That may happen a few times. Big sad boy hours. Okay.
game. That's
but
right.
yeah,
You're
so-
running on a Mac right now, so because right now your PC is being
You can double tap and fly.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Hold to hold the space to go up and shift to go down.
All right.
There you go.
I'm a fighter pilot now.
Okay, so all of this fenced area, that's my area. Okay, so I literally was like, yeah, anything in this fence is mine. No one touches. If you touch, you die. Literally. I built a farm with a coral reef under it.
Let's see, where'd you go? I wasn't paying attention. There,
Okay, you
moved.
flew off.
No,
I didn't. I didn't move. You moved. You literally ran away.
I'm literally in the house
don't
now.
move.
I'm at the front door.
Okay. I'm above you.
There we go.
Come here. Okay, come here. Okay, stand right here.
The Doritos like the FOV action is messing my,
Okay,
messing
go
my
inside here.
eyeballs. Okay.
Go in here. Look, I built a coral reef underneath
Oh
my farm. I used to have a lot more fish under here, but they despawned. That was a little sad, but that's okay.
I think the turtle ate them.
Nah, probably, honestly. There was pufferfish in here, but every time somebody would try to farm, the pufferfish would kill them. So I had to take them out.
We got Sands over there.
Oh yeah, that's my friend Dragon. She made that.
JoJo
Right.
reference.
Yeah, Ryan did the JoJo. Dragon did the Sands and the Dragon. Over here, back here is my stuff. So I made this cool thing. And I started the tree, but Ryan finished it. But this pixelite that you see right here is all mine.
Oh, I see.
The Octopus, Deadpool, Charmander, Eevee, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. And then, if you look down, Xavion,
All right. Am I gonna see another?
there's... No. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of penises. But you see how there's that wooden
Bridge?
walkway?
Yeah.
So, see that little shack? First of all, that shouldn't be there, and I've asked for the person to take it down many times, but they haven't. And it kind of pisses me off.
You mean this little gray thing here?
What? Okay, well, first of all, this house is mine.
Wait, where are you again?
Where did you go, Zavion? Oh.
I'm on Flareon. I'm gonna be.
You're on top of Flareon.
I'm going to be on top of Flareon.
Okay, well I'm.
There you are. I see you.
Okay. So you see this little shack?
Yes.
Sad boy hours.
All right. And so please do not enter Cthulhu Sad Shack, or don't judge, bitch. All right, here we go.
So I made this shack because I was really sad, so I just put a bunch of really negative thoughts down. And I didn't think anyone was going to find it, because this was when the server was very small and nobody had even thought about coming out this far into the world. So, I didn't think anyone was going to find it, honestly. And my friend Echo did, and he put down a positive for every negative in the shack.
I see. Hey, this one got 2 positive. Well, that's a Banff.
So I kept it up because even though it was a negative, something positive came from it. On the side of the house, I started building a map of all of our stuff that we had built.
Okay, I'm not the only one. She literally disappeared. I turned around.
No, I'm literally on the side of the house.
Oh, God.
Right here, Zavion. I'm literally right here, Zavion. Like, I don't even know how you managed to lose me. I'm literally standing next to you, and you turn around, and you're, like, looking the wrong direction, and you're like, where did she go? I'm like, I'm behind you.
At least have people like on stream that can like see that I turn and then like I hear a voice. Well, then that's right. She's on. Okay, this isn't helping me either. This isn't VR chat.
Yeah, VR chat is a lot easier, especially. But yeah. So I made a map of everything. I don't think honestly all of our stuff is on here anymore. It has definitely expanded farther outwards. But literally, it started from my house, which is where, of course, you know, the stream started. But you see that big red dot? Yeah, that's the top of my head. My statue's head.
Right here.
That's where everything, all of this started. And it makes me so happy because me and my friend Ryan pretty much made this world, and we got all of our friends together and we built all of this. And I got to build like a bunch of like I'm right behind you.
I got you this time.
I wasn't gonna run away that time. I was just gonna be like, Xavier. But yeah, so I started making pixel art, and I was gonna do a lot more. I stopped because I wanted to actually build the pixel art on stream rather than just on my free time, because I wanted people to hear my jokes and my, you know, just like my interactions with my friends, and have it recorded onto my PC for like later to look at rather than just to kind of have as memories, because I tend to forget a lot.
And something will be happening in the future.
Yes, it's definitely gonna be fun. I want to stream, I really do, but my PC can't handle it.
For now, it's going to
for now.
And then we will work on. We will have that talk one day. Who knows? Maybe we'll change one of our topics. Oh no! I threw the redstone by accident.
That's okay. I just threw that at you.
All right.
There's a lot of fucking zombies though.
Look at this guy.
He's gonna be dead soon. But yeah, I'm really proud of this world, honestly. Like, I'm not a very good builder, and I'm not a very good...
well, okay, as someone who, like, keeps losing every 5 seconds, I think you've done a really, really good job there.
No Minecraft, because I've been playing Minecraft since I was, like, 11, so kind of, like, as soon as someone, like, throws me into Minecraft, I'm like, alright, I know how to survive. So, whereas, like, you, I just threw a deer into a lion's cage, and I ran away.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Let's see, I'm gonna say Guy Roku. I know Roku. I'm Roku. I use that. Roku is nice.
Roku?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And I see what VR chat game is this?
Very, very blocky.
Yes. This is going to be the new update coming soon. See, they think that there's too many pixels and polygons, so they're going to reduce all of them.
Oh, yes, I'm going to put your game as VR chat. That is true.
I did. Well, later tonight there will be VR chat because this is going on. But hey, welcome to the G2K. No, we would be in VR chat.
You were tricked.
The sound file will play twice. I know. I'll fix it before the next go, and then we'll play it, and it'll be good. But if you want, I'll just put another sound that sounds a little more enticing. Let's see. You know what? We'll do the host one. I wish. I wish. 1,457. Oh yeah.
Earlier, I was watching Little House on the Prairie with my mom. Remember when I was telling you I was just eating oranges with her? So we were watching Little House on the Prairie, and one of the characters, I hate her. I hate her so much. I want to punch her in her stupid face. And she got embarrassed in front of the whole town. And I was like, yeah, that's what you get, fuck a bitch. And my mom was like, what did you just say? And I was like, don't mind me.
But I say so. Also, we got there from the chat. Uncle Gara Roku says both my eyes and my ears. Oh no. Yes, the alerts are a bit high. But let's go and get back over to your area and hello, Lucario.
I love how you just went hello.
There's the red. No, that's meat. Oh, that's right, zombie meat.
Oh, I have your redstone. Do you want the redstone?
Thank you for the host.
Do you want the redstone?
Sure.
I have it.
No, it doesn't matter really. Let's head back. We got to get to the interview portion of this.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go for it.
I'll pick up the rotten flesh. I'll use that. That'll be just.
You don't need to.
All right, here we go.
Boy.
Okay, flying. Got to figure out how that works again. There we go.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm part of your chaos.
Hey!
I am the chaos.
Struggle Cuddle. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Strange Dragon. No, you're fine.
There's pathways. There are pathways. I showed you the pathways. You know how to get back. I showed you the maps.
You've literally created a giant statue of yourself. I can find where you might have gone.
I was like, I showed you the map. You know where to go.
Oh, I dropped my book.
Oh, that's okay. It's not important.
There's my fun yes, Guide to Slime. Yes, I know it says VR chat. It'll be happening later on tonight. So, but yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going? This is my bedroom.
Long.
What is this?
We've made it to the Red Room, boys. If you literally look at the sign here, we know exactly what's gonna happen.
Deadpool just led you to a room. The first thing you see is, you wanna fuck? You're welcome. Welcome to my chaoticness.
All right. This is
You know how to come downstairs? There you go. I was like, you need help.
All right. Let's get to a nice spot to start the interview.
There's
portion.
no nice spot. Everything is chaos.
Oh well, we got a nice pool of water and a dog that's not barking right now.
I mean, he literally, as you said that, he barked, but I.
Hey.
I don't even know how to say that.
I have no idea why it is like doing that double for the alerts, but hey, thank you for the follow. Yes, I know this isn't VR chat. That'll be happening later on tonight, 10, and we'll be having it'll be a surprise. I do know what's happening, and we already talked about this before, but we're gonna have fun tonight. It's gonna be another podcast. Oh crap! I just said it. Oof. Well, it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. Bring some of the old topics we haven't spoken in a while. Some hot topics with a little remix into it. Now let's go ahead and get right into it. Are you ready?
It's ready.
All right. I want to go ahead and dive right in. We got a little bit of just getting to know, a little bit of the inner side from touring your amazing world of creations here. Now,
just my brain, just.
With all this, like exploring your brain, it's gonna be one of those common questions you probably hear 1,000 times. And from your creativity, what do you look at as a person who's like that's creative for you? I think you're entirely creative, but everybody has someone that's like, man, I just like looking at their stuff, so I get the energy. Who or what or is that for you?
Inspiration wise,
something you look at like, okay, I gotta get to work on stuff. I gotta make a rainbow bridge and a gigantic Deadpool avatar that sits outside of my home.
All of my art and all of my like creativity and all of that comes straight from like my friends. I don't think I would have had any of my art if it had not been, because I share all of my experiences with everybody. I don't like being alone personally. I don't like being by myself. So if I'm doing something, I'm usually with somebody. So most of my stuff has meaning behind it rather than it just being like, oh, that is just a painting. Like, all of my stuff has backstory because I tend to do too much with people. I tend to immerse myself a little too much into people's lives, I think, which makes it so it's a little harder for me to live by myself and be happy with that. Okay. But at the same time, I enjoy hanging out with my friends and I enjoy my creativity from that. I mean, I honestly, like, I personally cannot paint if somebody doesn't tell me to. Does that make sense?
Ah, I see. It gives you a motive from an external source. I can see
like,
that.
Oh, like, also, it has to be a...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't want to say it. I didn't see it, but thank you for the follow, anti-social gal. So with that note, so if someone comes up with a crazy idea, has there been like other ideas that you just heard and just go, you know what, nah? And if you do you have an example of one? What is something that you would
thing that I was like, yeah, that's just not happening?
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I know that I've been the person to give out like outlandish ideas and people being like, the fuck did you just say? But me personally getting one, I don't know. Usually if somebody gives me an idea, I don't just like shit on it and throw it away. Usually I try to at least put their idea into it somehow, even if it's not like able to happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like somebody's like, you know, like, I really like this idea of flying cars, and I'm like, all right, well, you know, flying cars isn't really something that we could do, but I like the way that you designed the flying car, so I will mix it with the design, and I will put it with my car that drives on asphalt, but it will not fly because that is ridiculous. But yes, that's always been the kind of person I am. I mean, sometimes I have everybody has it where they're just like, no, fuck you, but like, I'm not always like that.
Antisocial girl says she's exactly opposite of me. Hey, opposites attract.
Oh, no, man.
What? Okay, Next question coming straight from left field, and I know it's straight from left field, but what superpower do you wish that you could possess? What is Cthulhu's power that she wishes?
Flirtation.
Wait, flirtation?
No, teleportation.
Okay, teleportation. There was a couple of there was the first part I missed. That is to a different thing. Ooh, flirtation. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I wasn't gonna do it, but now.
That's Zaddy talking.
Teleportation.
No.
Well, okay.
Chugging Mountain Dew.
Is this like this an easy way to get to work? You're just like, you know what? Boom, I'm here.
Well, I guess in a sense, yeah. I mean, that would just prolong my laziness. But at the same time, I honestly would prefer to have teleportation. Because, maybe not, actually, not thinking about it. Because I want to experience traveling. I love traveling. But when it comes to, like, actually meeting people, I don't have the funds to go travel. So I just really want to be able to teleport so I can just hang out with my friends.
Oh, just imagine that. Yeah, for lunch I went to Dubai. Just chilled there for a moment.
Yeah, like that'd be sick as fuck. That's exactly my thought. I just really like being around. Like I like being around people, so I feel like traveling and teleporting places would be like the best bet for me. It'd be the healthiest option, honestly.
Okay. Next question. Let's fast forward things into the future. Do you see yourself as being we call it
fucking teleports.
Whoa, you don't like that? Just teleport. No.
It's playing.
Like no, I got more to talk about this on this teleportation thing. No,
Lucario from the chat.
Oh, what?
He says Cthulhu fucking teleports to midnight. The sex music plays.
Okay, for midnight.
Long.
You better get on it.
No.
Grabs midnight, pulls him to somewhere else.
Mint Barley says hello.
Hello, Mint. All right, so fast forwarding into the future. Now, do you see yourself as the ultra family mom? Everybody comes to you, all the kids kind of hang out in your spot.
Yeah.
Well, that goes right into yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've always been the mom of the group.
Okay, let's see if we can expand on that.
Expand it though.
Exactly. So,
if you want to add to the question.
No. As someone who becomes like the head of the group, you're always gonna have that moment where you're outside of that age group and you gotta continue being cool, relatable. What is gonna be your strategy to stay hip with the kids?
I know you're asking because you're asking personal experience.
I think I achieve it sometimes. I think I achieve it
yes,
sometimes.
You do. Sometimes you're like, Xavier, that was such a boomer thing. But other times I'm like, good job.
Boomer detected.
No, yeah. No, I already try to be the cool mom with my little brother. Like I'm always like the midway between my mom and me. Like with my little brother. Like my mom doesn't understand something, but I do. So like I'm like they're like hello yes, and then of course my little brother goes gaga over it, and I'm like, well, I understand it, and I play the game, so I understand too. So I'll go gaga over it with him, and then he's like, oh hell yeah, and then he gets all excited about it more. Like earlier today, he came into he literally opened my door, and he goes, can I get an extension pack? And I was like, what? And he was like, an extension pack. And I was like, for what? And he's like, for Ark Survival Evolved. And I was like, I don't know. And then he was just like, there's 2 new ones. And I was like, okay. And he just goes, I would like them. And I was just like, I can't afford them right now. Next paycheck. And he goes, okay. And then he leaves. And I was like, he just guilted me into buying him 2 $20 extension packs that just came out. Like,
I feel like the other part of the conversation was, you know what? Now I like those extension packs. I'm gonna go ask for them. Get me those extension packs.
And I just sitting here panicking because the state I'm in right now. So I'm sure.
I do feel like that in a way that's just gonna be like, fuel to like, okay, leave me alone. Go play with your extension packs. Just leave me alone.
Literally, that's exactly what I did. And then I went downstairs to like further explain what he wanted me to purchase him, because I was like, I just agreed to buying him something that I don't even know if I can afford next paycheck.
Oh, okay. Next question I'm gonna throw out to you. Is there a object that is, let's say, a pretty important one, like a house or a car or something like that? Is there an item out there that you think that you think needs your touch, your creative ability to really make it new? Maybe like, a Cthulhu artist done, I don't know, let's say a Buick or something like that, a Mercedes-Benz, I don't know, a wall mirror.
I don't think so at all, because my taste is so out there. Like, yes, I understand that people can look at my taste and be like, well, like, I can, like, and they can see certain parts of my taste and be like, yeah, okay, I like that part of it. And a group of people can come and look at it and pick certain parts of it. But all of my stuff is just so weird together that I don't think I don't think multiple people could look at my art, like, all together and be like, yes, I would like this on a car? I would question their sanity.
Is there something you've ever created that literally made you cringe that someone else would and like they loved it, but you cringed that they took it from you, or that it went that far? Is it anything?
I mean, I don't have something that I cringed, but something, or like that somebody else took, but kind of I find it funny to me. I have a painting on my wall, and it's just a text bubble, and it's a big painting too. It's not small. It's like, I want to say 2 forearms length of a painting. It's pretty big, and it's just a text bubble that says banana.
Side promotion here. If you want to probably see some of these works, you should definitely hop on Cthulhu's server.
My art is not good. Do not think that this is a promotion for my art, because I didn't think that's what it was going to be. Because I didn't know. Because I am not a good artist.
Oh, we got a follower that think it disagrees. Oh my goodness! The alert is like, separating even more to where that was actually like a good remix to that somehow. All right, Steam Labs, you're just remixing these.
I'm doing everything in the forearms now.
Thank you for the follow, Shamara. 3790.
I'm measuring everything in forearms.
Lucario agrees too. Like, okay, the double sounds better. all right. Getting away from the art kick and going into the past. I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
Were you the type in school to be the big meanie?
The big meanie, like to be a bully?
To be the big bully, the one that would stand up to people or crush them down.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to say it was either, because I honestly kind of kept to myself in high school.
Any like reason? Like, was it like lack of friends, or like friends that not quite?
No, not at all. No. It was just like, excuse me, sorry.
No, I'm not bullying you, Lucario.
Why not? Why you bullied me? No, I was, how do I put it? Like, I would stand up for my friends, but I wasn't, like, going out of my way to go find people to, like, be like, no, you can't talk to that person that way,
By chance, did you have a very attractive personality? I mean, you do definitely have them now, but was it like a situation where like you would come out and it was like, oh, Cthulhu, and everybody would follow you? I know they're not saying Cthulhu, but
say that, like, I don't want to say that I wasn't a liked person in high school, because I was to an extent. I know that just like now, the reason for my apologies and why I'm always apologizing for myself is mainly because of what I went through in my school years. I am very hyper, and I know that I'm hyper, and I know that I can be overbearing, and I know that sometimes I need to shut up, and because of it, I tended to lose a lot of friends.
Are you like reading from my script for my future G2K? Because that's like what I would say about myself there.
No, I just know how I am, and I don't want to say, like, I'm not trying to say it in a bad way, because I never thought of myself as nobody liked me. I always knew that, like, people liked me, and then, it was always like, okay, yeah, like, she was cool, but, like, now she's telling me too much, or she was cool, and then now she's like, okay, she keeps talking. Oh, she's gonna keep talking. Oh God, okay, she's still talking. So it's like, I know I had a teacher in my elementary school that literally bullied me because of it. Like, literally, she told my mom I needed a big ass whooping, and that I wasn't a good kid and stuff because I was hyper. And that's just how I am, though. I was born like that. I have ADHD, and it's just how my brain works. I can't really. I mean, I take stuff to fix it, medications and stuff, but like, still got that hyper.
All right, next question, but I'm gonna roll right into it.
Go for it.
All right, what is the happiest memory that you have, Cthulhu?
Really hard because I can't pick one.
There's this thinking time.
I mean, I know. I'll tell you one, a recent one, because I remember this one very well. So, for my senior graduation, I went to go visit my big brother. I used to live in Canada, so he still lives there. Mm-hmm. And so for my senior trip, I decided to go down to my hometown and visit him for 2.5 weeks. And I'm honestly, like, those were the 2.5, like, most happiest time of my life ever since I turned into a teenager/adult, because I moved to the United States, and after the United States, I just went downhill. So seeing my big brother was really nice. I got to connect with him, talk to him about stuff that I never got to talk to my big brother growing up, I got to have those moments where, we complain about mom and dad, and, we have our little jokes and stuff. And I was actually telling this to my coworker that when I first got there, he treated me like a 13-year-old, because that's how old I was last time I left him. But by the time I left, he treated me like an 18-year-old. And it was very nice to kind of see him, like, slowly understand that I was an adult now.
Yeah.
I miss my brother, and I love my brothers. Like, I have an older brother and a little brother. My older brother is 26, and my younger brother is 12. So, there's a big age gap.
I can understand that. Oh, 23 mils, I see in the chat. Actually, the quick answer, I guess, for that is I haven't been hyper for a long time. When I was growing up, I was more of the silent kid. But that'll be for later. But yeah, I guess the short answer is no, unless alcohol's involved. Then yes.
There you go.
All right. Now let's move around. This thing's been used for a little bit. Let's twist this up.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Let's go down into that other dungeon area that had more greystone dust around.
Which one? Okay, because we have like 3 holes we could go down.
That
Pick one.
We're going to this one. Is this a hole? It is a hole. Aha! There is a hole here. There's more blood splatter. All right. Down in the farm. Switching the venue up. All right. All right. Actually, this works really well. So, I know that you are a caretaker of a few animals. What was your first pet, and how did that transpire? Uh-oh.
I hear you.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, there you go. I can hear you now.
Okay, what was your first pet, and how'd you get it?
Oh, my first pet?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So the first pet I've ever actually owned was a lizard named Liz.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been like really, really into animals. And that was like ever since I was little. My parents, you can even ask them, they'd always have to.
What? I was just, turning to the left, then turning to the right. That's my left, and that's my right. You can continue. Oh, wait a second.
But why? I've always really liked animals and stuff, and I've always like just absolutely adored like everything when it comes to it. My parents would always like have to go looking for me, even as like a 2-year-old. Like they would have to go like search for me in the neighborhood because I would leave the house and like just search around for lizards and snakes and like insects just to pick up.
I'm gonna just take this moment here just to kind of picture this in my mind. There's this young girl looking for lizards, snakes. What?
I literally wandered into at least 6 houses as a child, okay? My parents have so many stories of them frantically calling around the town asking where I am because they would just find me and pick me up and be like, okay, where are the Lockharts? We need to drop off their child. It's like just our neighbors literally, okay, our neighbors where we used to live, like I met them by walking into their yard and eating one of eating some of the fruit from their tree in their backyard. Not their front yard, their backyard.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's definitely some questions. How did that moment go?
Like, where did this child come from?
Hey, honey, we've got a child in the backyard. It's climbing the tree and eating the substance. I don't even know which numbers we should call about this.
They're just like, there's just a 5-year-old kid in our backyard. And
don't touch her. Like, she may have rabies. I don't know.
No. That's the funny part. I would just start having conversations with people. I would just start talking to them like it was normal. I would literally just be like, yeah, so I really like these fruit and I don't know what they're called. Could you please tell me so I can tell my parents to buy some?
Ma'am, young child, that's a leaf. That plant, that fruit's called a leaf plant. It just puts out leaves.
It just puts out leaves? You're eating leaves, you stupid child. No. Anyways, I freaking rambled. My apologies. I had a leopard gecko. Her name was Liz. I named her Liz because I had a stuffed animal that was also a gecko and I named it Liz. So, my first animal that I wanted to get that was a lizard, I wanted to name it Liz. So I did so. And I got this leopard gecko, and I still have the cage that I bought this leopard gecko in and stuff. And I loved her, and she was very sweet and stuff, and I could probably find some photos of her if I looked on my mom's Facebook from like 2005.
Still got the Facebook. I still got the Facebook. Okay, something else that definitely was going to be a lead up on there, but I'm going to bring it closer now than later. Your name, Cthulhuismylord.
I was getting to that.
Yes.
Okay. Don't make me lose my train of thought, because I will. So
I got you.
Said leopard gecko passed away due to said illnesses that I do not know. It passed away. It died. I was sad. tragedy. Then all of a sudden, in 2015, I got this beautiful... No, not 15, 16. My apologies. I moved here in 2015. But in 2016, March 10th, I bought my beautiful baby, Cthulhu.
And I'm gonna get a cheer for that.
And he is the last living in my room, sadly. But she, I got her. Her name was originally going to be Sir Lix-a-Lot because she licked everything that she saw.
That would change your name quite drastically. Sir Lix-a-Lot
Yes,
is my lord.
Yeah. And, no, I think that would have changed me in general. Because, like, honestly, because I got her, my name used to be Alone Unicorn before her, and that was on the Xbox. And I was like, I really wanted to change my name, but I didn't know what to. And I always, like, would go on and be like, oh, Cthulhu, she's a baby, I love her, you know, she's my child, you know. And then it got to where I called her Cthulhu, and I was like, oh, Cthulhu's a god. And I was like, Cthulhu's my lord. And then I was like, shit, I like that. So I paid the $10 on Xbox to change my name to Cthulhuismylord. And then from there, like, it just fucking, like, everything now. You can find me literally anywhere as Cthulhuismylord because she is. I love her.
That is pretty much a fact too. She's also a streamer out there in case you want to see that, and probably has more plans.
Twice.
we gotta push her towards that. So we got Shari says
me.
what the what am I missing here? Okay, Cthulhu head pats.
Head pat says, with Cthulhu. Put it down. Get to go.
Okay. All right, yeah, okay. Is LOL? Then aims it at Shamra. You're rigged from the start. You were rigged from the start. What the fuck, my lord? Okay. So we got some fun happening over there. Let's get out of the animal pin just for a little bit for these next few questions here. These are gonna be some quick facts. I'm gonna start one off for you real quick as we make her to our next location, and that is, what is your favorite color?
Black, white, blue.
Wait, did you cut out? I heard white and blue.
I said red, black, white, and blue. Oh, hello, skeleton. I forgot I was so creative.
He's gonna go in and tour the place.
You heard.
There you go.
Oh, I was just gonna be like, yes, outside, very beautiful.
Wait, where did you go again?
I'm literally right here, Samuel.
There we go. We found it.
Literally staring at you, doing this. You were literally doing this. Where is she? Where is she? I would like you to see from my perspective. You're like, I can't find her, guys. Where is she? Where is she gone?
We will have a couple moments like that. Okay. Let's see. Let's hop on top of the house.
Okay.
That's a tree.
Welcome to the. That is a tree.
All right. We got you in the backdrop there.
Hello.
All right. So, favorite. Actually, no. Do you believe in certain superstitions, like
what?
Aliens?
I mean, there's a possibility. There's no way in hell that we're the only living things in this entire universe.
How about the Sasquatch?
Go fuck yourself. If there was a Sasquatch on this planet, it would have been found by now.
A non-flat Earth.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad you dive deep in the trick in that question.
Like the fuck?
Would you fear an artificial intelligence smart enough to replicate a human?
I wouldn't fear it unless it tried to destroy me. I think that everything should be understood, and everything shouldn't be feared, but more understood. I'm very science-based. Despite me being crazy and stuff, I think science is a good foundation for my brain to stand.
The funny thing is, most time they depict scientists is crazy. So, you know, maybe the right people maybe just
biology
look a certain way. There you go, exactly. First person to poke a person to figure, hey, you have blood inside you.
Yeah, honestly, because scientists were the first to really open up a human and study them.
Yeah, imagine the first one that figured, hey, I've seen these skeletons around, now I know where they come from.
Yeah, honestly.
Did you really have to cut that guy up like that? The only way to find out, science.
You gotta label everything, make sure everything works.
Your favorite choice of media, and I already feel like I already know this answer, but just to put it out there.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I'm gonna get there. Okay, so let's say you have free time, a decent amount, 4 hours of free time. You can't spend it with anybody else. Do you watch a video, watch a movie? Do you read a book, or play a game?
Okay, it really does depend on my mood, because I am very much of an all of those kind of person. I love comic books, and I love going out and riding my bike, and I love nature. Nature's fucking dope, dudes. You guys need to go outside more often.
Well, I mean,
go look at those bugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Go look at the bugs.
Go right to the backyard of your neighbor's house, and just because they got better bugs than what you have in your
eat your neighbor's fruit.
Eat the fruit.
Eat the fruit. No, but no, I'm very so. If I wasn't allowed to spend it with anybody, I will tell you exactly what I would do. If it was a day where I had 4 hours, yes, and nobody was allowed to be in the same room as me or to talk to me, I'd probably put on a movie or a TV show or something. I would have probably a YouTube video also on, and then I'd have my phone on for references and texting, because I can't have I need human interaction. That is one thing that I need. If I don't have human interaction, like, I'm pretty sure I'd die. If I was the last person alive, I would die immediately.
You would make so many Wilsons out of random balls.
I would start talking to the walls. I already do, probably.
And if they slightly bumped each other, you would call it a fight.
No! I would be like, you guys need to stop doing that, dude. Stop.
Let's say, for some random reason, you get
I would paint.
$500 million.
I already answered this question before.
Yeah, I love throwing it out. In the course of a week, what would have you purchased? Just 5 items.
5 items? Well, I mean, items? I mean, I don't know. My answer before was that I would pay off my family and my friends' debt first. Like, any debts that I could afford right then and there, I just pay it all off. And then from there, I would if I wanted to be selfish with it, I'd probably get myself, like, a house and, like, a sturdy enough place to where I could have as many animals as I want, because that's something that I've always wanted. I've always wanted to own pets. That's one thing that I've never really been able to do. Like, yeah, I've had my lizards, but I've never really been able to, like, own pets, like dogs and cats and stuff. Like, I have an outdoor cat, but she's not really ours. She just kind of lives with us, and, like, we name her, we feed her, like, all that, and she knows this is her house, but, like, she's not allowed inside the house. So I've never really had that, so I'd probably want to spend all my money on, like, animals and art and video games. And another thing that I can't say on stream.
Well, that's 3 items now.
4 if you include the not safe for work one.
4 if you include that one, which, you know, it does help some. Well, you know, let's get into the chat just real quick. Okay, so going all the way back up, Lucaria says Earth is a dinosaur. LOL, yes. Lucaria says bloodletting.
I got blue blood. Gross.
Shamari says I got blue blood. Midnight Spark says, "Bro, she's cute though." Hey.
Oh, she's cute though. Kangaroos
Zombie
were
Shop
actually
says,
the first to really open up and study humans.
Kangaroos were actually the first to actually open up and study humans. I can see. You know what? Yeah, they opened up with their fists as they started boxing them. Well, I'm gonna see what your blood looks like. Bam! Right in the face. And then Shamar. I'm probably saying that wrong. Am I saying that wrong? Is that Samara?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try because I can't talk just as much as you can.
Just know that I also have a semi-difficult name, and I feel the pain. Yes. You said. Oh, I think this is actually a question for you. Do you believe in God?
In God?
Yes.
I believe in a God or multiple gods, but I don't believe under one faith.
Oh, there we go.
I'm very one thing. Anybody listening to this right now or in the future, I am a very open person, and if you ever need to talk to me about something, I am more than happy to listen. Okay, just like I said, I love talking to people. I am also very open. I do not judge. I'm a very judgmental-free person.
I can say that I've used those services myself when I need to have someone to talk to about things I didn't know who to bring it up with.
Because I just, honestly, I just process things weird.
But that's a good thing. It's why you gotta have a weird friend. Because when you have someone that's just like, I can bring up anything, it's not a normal person. You need a weird person who's gonna be like, yeah, I've heard way worse, or I've imagined way worse, or if it's worse than that, now I'm really interested. And you need people like that.
No, you need to. I feel like people don't realize that being weird is better than being normal.
I'm gonna also go back into the chat here. Midnight Spark says a better PC. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. We may have missed that earlier. Zombie Shop,
yeah, I read those earlier.
I think that someone's calling you a deity. Zombie Shop says, well, we all believe in Cthulhu.
Which one? There's 3 now. There's me, there's my lizard, and then there's actually.
You did say multiple earlier. You know, that's something. Midnight Spark says, I know the other thing.
He's talking about that.
2 phones, 1 PS5, 1 car, 1 house. I see. That's the question there. Zombie Shop says TF2 Doctor. Oh boy, I'm not gonna get that. Dr. Demarca. Oh. Okay, I remember who that guy is.
I don't know how to say that.
Yes. All right, and getting back on to questions. What is something that gets on your nerves?
One thing that I do a lot that also gets on my nerves when my friends don't believe in themselves. When they put themselves down more than they should.
Like when I call myself ugly.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
Okay. A little backstory. You get to find out now. I don't look at me being non-pretty as a hindrance. I'm okay with not feeling like the prettiest queen inside the room. What I kind of look at that as is, despite me not being the most appealing person, that just means that everything else has to shine harder. And a challenge that I'm willing to break to put out there. I do feel like I remember that I need to take a picture for myself and see to put out for promotional material or something like that. It's like looking for a job interview and stuff like that. And I, took the picture of myself, looked back at it, and I don't normally take pictures of myself. And I couldn't smile for the crap of it. I just could not make myself look as happy as I felt in my mind. And so I was like, hold up, how long have I been like this? It's and then I start asking the question that you kind of discover, okay, so I've been looking this way for many years now. Let me ask. So do I look like a me, all the time? Like all the time, you're angry or something like that. So I have that.
You got that resting bitch face.
Yes. And
yeah, one thing that I've told you before, and I'm sure anyone can agree with me. You talk like you have a smile on you. Despite not having one, you sound like a happy person. And that's why it's such a delight to be around you.
So, if everybody, just for a second, the picture in the mind, like the angriest person that you ever met, and then
it's so funny because I can't imagine you as being the angriest. Like,
I've literally stopped people from fighting me because I looked at them hard and then they walked away. So I know I have a face.
No, like, I get it because I have that kind of face too. Like, I am a very bubbly person, inside and out. People can tell I'm a bubbly person, but people can also tell when I'm pissed the fuck off. I've had my boss, like my big boss, like actually back away from like me before, and I was like, shit.
Same to me. Same to me. My boss, they're like, "Are you okay?" And like, yeah. It's my birthday.
Yeah, no, like literally, like, okay, well, no, like,
thanks, Zombie, for that.
luckily for me, like, I look happy when I am happy, but when I'm angry, I can't hide it, and that's one of like my biggest downfalls. Is that like, I remember there was one day that I was just pissed off, just fucking mad, like. Everything was going wrong, and everything was making me mad. And anytime anybody talked to me, I just wanted to like turn around and slap them. Like, I was pissed off. And my boss literally was like, she looked like a chihuahua, like hiding behind somebody. Like, are you okay? Like, she was like scared shitless. Like, she honestly, like, I felt bad afterwards a little bit because I was like, because I almost felt like I insulted her somehow, even though I didn't.
I know that feel. Like, all I said was, "How's it going?" And I think when they're like, "How's
Zombie
it going?"
says that yes. Yeah, that is true. It does sound like he is smiling when he talks.
I am mentally smiling. I now know it doesn't always show on my face, which may be a reason why you won't see a face cam on this for a while.
I can't still cannot say.
Oh! They're gonna say.
I'm reading the chat. Sorry.
Shamari, or
Shamarai.
Shamarai.
The guy says that he'd buy a fuck ton of pizza and candy with that much money.
Well, you have a lot left over. I do think the debt would be a really good one. All right, so next thing I'm gonna throw at you now, and this is gonna be on here. What is something that, if you can shine, sorry, let me get this one right. If you could tell someone in a way, this who's having a rough day, something that can probably help brighten it, or at least a guide to help lighten it, what would you tell that person?
Jeff.
Oh, that's the wrong time to cut out.
Wait, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, I was like, fuck.
Like, what's the secret of eternal happiness? And it's
Well, okay, so in general, like, you're talking about, like, if somebody's just having an outright shitty day.
Yep.
Okay, well, usually my go-to is, like, no matter how much shit that you're going through right now, it will get better. And I know that that's cliche, but it will. And I've gone through so much shit that I know that it will. And there's so many people out there that care about you and that love you and love the ideas you bring and the joy that that you bring. And just, I always tell the people that they're wanted, and they are, because everybody's wanted. If you have a shitty attitude, you can't get mad at other people for getting mad at you and telling you have a shitty attitude. But when it comes down to it, I think everybody matters, and I think that everybody has a reason to be here. And I think that even if you're having the worst day and you are on the verge of just like, you know what, I'm done. Don't be, because there's people out there that still care about you. There's still people out there that want you to be there. Life sucks. It does. But there's people out there that will make it better.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can't say that I guess in a way, like, whenever I talk, I always talk about people around me. And that's mainly because I surround myself with a lot of positive people for that main reason. Because I personally have a lot of demons. And so I want my friends to know that I care about them. And I know that when my friends are there, they tell me that they care about me. So it drowns them out. And it makes me feel loved. So I want people to feel how I feel when my friends make me feel that way. So I always try to make sure that people think that they're loved and people that they're wanted and they should be there. There's a reason that they're there. It's not just because they're born. There's a reason why you're there, and there's a reason why you're gonna stay here. And if you don't end up staying here, I understand, but understand that that is a very selfish thing.
Well, I think that is a note to kind of leave on. Well, before we go, last words for something, for anything, any messages you want to get out there for getting to know Cthulhu, anything that you would like people to know about you right here, right now.
Every day is a shit day. That is true, Shamari. Well, yeah, Shamari, yeah.
Oh, wait, before you do, can I just add on to that last one? Okay, so the every day is a shit day. It reminded me of something that I did when I was younger. I literally, as a kid, didn't understand exactly how manure worked. So my dog took a shit in the backyard. This is a true story, by the way. And I thought I had this broken branch. Maybe what I'll do is I'll stick this in a hole, the shit, and then I put a broken tree branch in it, and maybe it'll grow into something. And then of course it didn't, but what did happen over time was then I got a weird shitty like weed plant, whatever, and every time I cut the grass I would leave that part open, so there's like this weed tree that's just growing in the back of some random house.
Damn, not the kind of weed tree that we want though.
Not the kind of weed tree that you want, but yes, growing from a pile of shit. So I literally take that moment and just say, you know, shit is what you make it. And I made a weed tree.
Like, I was about to say, if that doesn't tell you that, like, you know what, fuck life, like, make it happen.
Yes.
That's literally the definition of what my life has been, like, up until this point. It's just like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna make it happen.
Like, shitty day, this happened, lose a job, whatever. Like, you know what? I'm gonna have the best off day of my life.
Honestly, though, like, that's literally, if I wake up in the morning, I always wake up in the morning and I go, alright, today's gonna be a good day. And if something bad happens at work, I leave that bad at work, I vent about it, but then I come home and then I have fun. But if I have a bad day at home, I go to work the next day and I'm like, alright, good day. Good day at work, good day at home. Boom, happy.
Yeah, when it comes to the glass half full or whatever, just bring an empty glass and just transfer it until you see it right.
Yes, honestly, until it's, 100% vodka. Then, you should probably go see a therapist.
There we go. That is Cthulhu G2K.
I talk too much. I'm sorry.
And this will be up on YouTube very soon, also on iTunes, also on everything else that's a podcast related. Google Plus, Google Play, Spotify.
Oh God, I'm gonna be on fucking iTunes. That's not gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun to listen to too, especially for all the cats and the farm animal parts and stuff like that, and the tour that no one's gonna be able to see, but they're gonna hear the adventures of me getting lost here and there.
Yeah. Pretty much, but it's okay, because if anybody ever wants to actually see it, let me know, and I'll definitely do a tour on a stream.
That'll be awesome. So, later on tonight, we're going to be going off and then doing another podcast. We'll see that happening eventually later on. But this has been Cthulhu's G2K, and we'll be seeing each other at 10 Eastern. Coming up soon. I'm going to end the stream now, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out, being bounced in the chat. Well, let's go through the chat one more time. You want to read it off for me? Cthulhu?
Hello?
Hey, listen.
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear you at all. You were gone.
He said weed.
Midnight weed. But
Yeah.
always, guys.
Bye guys, sorry, I'm chaotic.
Midnight says I'm gonna go stream DBZ now. Wait, is he streaming? Is he actually streaming?
Gonna probably. He was earlier, I think.
All right. Do you want to tell people who Midnight Spark is?
Friend Midnight Spark _ on Twitch. He streams Dragon Ball Fighters. He's gonna try to see if he can start doing VR chat, which would be fun. And he's been trying to do Skyrim VR, which is also pretty cool. But you know, Streamlabs and bad PC problems with the both of us.
You've witnessed a few Streamlab problems here tonight too. So
welcome to our bad streaming community. We'll love ya.
Yes. No. I know, like, IRL. There's like weird stuff going around all the time. If you ever do like need help and like or just someone to talk to, I mean, you can reach out to us in the server. Reach out to your friends on there online. This is a time to connect with a larger world that's out there and has been out there for a while, and share other experiences that other people are having too. Wish everyone the best. We're gonna see if we can raid Midnight, and I do think that he is rather thirsty if he is streaming, and I think that it'll be a good thing to have him take a full glass of milk. Do you think that he'll be okay with that?
Streaming. Let's see.
We're gonna go check on that. We're gonna check on that because
yeah, before we click on anything.
See what I would have done before. D has had a full glass of milk on a raid before.
Usually D's streaming, so we could usually just raid him, but he's not streaming for once.
Yep. I think he's thirsty.
Doesn't. Oh, he is.
Oh, he's thirsty. He's ready.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think he's good.
So we're gonna make sure that he gets some strong bones, and make sure that he is totally ready to become a very, very
long man.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Until next time, coming up real soon, we're gonna have fun. Tell that boy to drink some milk.